Hello, my good guys, my good people. How are you doing? I hope that you are all doing well, and I want to assure you that I'm doing super duper fine from this side of the village. Remember, I'm doing this right away from the village of Nyabuanse, East Africa. Kenya is our country, to be very precise. Just 7 to 8 kilometers away from the Kenyan Tanzanian border, a town called Isibania. That is where I'm doing this right away from. Guys, I'm not in my house. I'm in somebody's house, that is in a friend's house. And I've just come here and I wanted to say something because near my house, actually, or near my home, we have a church and people are singing, we have prayers going on there. Then it's not good. Sometimes it's good, not even sometimes, it's mandatory actually to respect God. Okay, I've been there. I told you, me, I am a Roman Catholic and everything, and like that. So when I want to make my own things, I should look for a very safe place to be. Tell me, how do you actually, you are used to a blue seat and everything white, I don't know what, but you can tell me what about the setting of this home here. This is my friend's place, and actually he has allowed me to do this from his own home. Brotherhood is also friendship. That is it. So my good name is Kamanja. This is my good channel, guys, and I want to take this special moment to welcome you back to this channel. This is a channel where the truth is always being told. A channel whereby I iron out, I tell people the truth, what is actually happening in Nyabuanse village, day in, day out. I'm out here to correct people and make things very straight, this way, that way. If it is not, why it not for me, guys, I know most of you guys are being fooled. Most of this, like, we have faithfully subscribers who are being fooled and told, guys, do this, let us do this. That is what I'm here to correct. And I'm always here to give you the truth that is going on. Above all, I'm entertaining you guys, educating you, criticizing, and even, like, when I give out my own criticism, I give out positive criticism. I criticize to correct. So for those guys who can understand, for those guys who can comprehend what I'm telling them, they actually go down, sit, call themselves for a meeting, reflect on what they have been doing, and you find them correcting, And at the end of the day, they call me, Kamanja, thank you very much for actually telling us to do the best. So welcome, guys. I want to take this time and tell you your support is what I cannot take in for granted. I love your support and I'm always very appreciative. Thank you for the support you are giving to us, all of us. And remember, Kamanja does positive vibes only. Guys, I'm here talking positivity because I don't want to end up being a captive of negativity. I'm always here preaching positivity. That is what I can tell you. So for my returning viewers, congratulations and big time thank you a million times because you've been there for me. You are a shoulder to lean on. My new subscribers have seen quite a number coming through. You really don't know how I am feeling. You really actually don't know how I am feeling. I'm feeling like I am going on top of the world. But I know that is a dream that is going to be achieved. I'm going to be there. One day, one time, 1 minute, 1 second. I'm going to be there. Like, I'm going to be there. That is what I'm telling you. You like it? You don't like it. I'm going to be there. Because I do believe. Kamanja is a believer. And I told you, I did with how many B's? I begin to believe I should become at the end of the day. That is it. So, just in case you are very new here, you are coming across this channel and you are asking yourself who this might be. This is Kamanja. This is my good channel. This is a home of many, a home that people actually need to be. And that's why I'm asking you, as you will be watching this video, give this video a like. Kindly don't forget to subscribe, just in case you're very new here. Put that notification bell on so that when I'm around, guys, you are always notified. Don't afford to miss me. I always repeat that term. Don't afford to miss me. Don't afford to miss these amazing videos from this point, from this village of Nyabuanse. So guys, welcome. feel most welcome. Feel at home away from home. Huh? Feel at home away from home. That is what I can tell you. Feel at home away from home. My good family, much has been happening, much has been happening. And the village is not all the same as people might be thinking. I've been coming out making a lot of videos, but today I actually want to make a video. And I said my time, to stop talking about David Jr. and the family, or Miss Maro and the family, it's not yet. Because we want to make things very straight. Nobody is paying us to defend the truth. We chose to defend this stand where we decided to stand because this is where the truth is always. We chose to be here, or Kamanja chose to be here, because this is the vision. This is a very positive vision that we want to defend in this village. So whoever thinks like, oh, Marwa, these are our godfathers, David Jr. is our godfather. Sometimes let me tell you the truth. There is a very big proposition and a possibility that even Marwa himself, D. Mwango, herself, or David Jr. himself doesn't know even us. But the truth will always remain. Am I standing supporting the vision that I'm seeing benefiting this village? The answer is yes, I am there. So for those goons, for those fools who are thinking that, oh, we are just paid machineries. We are not paid machineries. We are standing for the village, and we are the feet on the ground to actually defend this village for the betterment. We are defending this village for our future generation. We are defending this village against selfish and egocentric minds like these fools in the village are they want. That is what I am actually here, and I'm assuring you guys. So for those guys who are mistaking us, for those guys who might be calling us names, it doesn't even I am not shaken. You cannot shake me off just because I've come today and I want to tell people the truth about you. Like today, guys, as you watch this video, remember to give this video a like. So today, I'm going to talk about the lies, the deception, and the manipulations that are going within the village. And people are giving all these acts a blind eye. They don't want to come out and speak about them because they know they are benefiting from hiding or from not unraveling such a things to the world to know. They are now keeping them to themselves. They want to defend each other by hiding the secrets of their game. But today, I want to tell them, the day is today. Guys, I have come to find their game, their secrets. And I'm here, and I want to tell you, these are no secrets. These are just a pool of lies, deceptions, and manipulations that is going on in this village. And no wonder you are seeing always these haters coming out and telling us, oh, this guy is manipulating this one. Oh, this guy is lying. Oh, this guy is just, this is purely deception. Today, Kamanja is here, and I'm going to be telling you where the deception is, who is lying, and guys, who is manipulating who and how. Those are things I'm here to tell you. But before that, I want to tell you things are now like flowers. Things are now flowering this way. I've seen David Jr. actually in the process of completing the dancing grandma's home. Kudos to David Jr. Where the fundis never did well. Yes, it's not good to see your money getting lost like that just because people think you earn millions and they want to do some shoddy work. No, the things must be done to perfection, because We are waiting for the big day, Mwita and the dancing grandma. I cannot stay here to wait for that wedding. Even if the haters are planning to disrupt the wedding, but I told them in advance that you've nothing to come, you've nothing, you've no share. There is no way you can actually put that wedding to a standstill. That wedding is on, like being on, like set, it's on. So they know very well they are incapacitated. They don't have the capacity to disrupt this wedding. And let me tell you one thing that I forgot to tell you in my past video. The dancing grandma was never married to Matiko's father. That was the first lie that we were told by Gintu. Matiko's father never married the dancing grandma. I've been opening pages and looking and discovering so many things. I've come to realize that the dancing grandma is part of the marriage of Matiko's father, like Matiko's grandfather, not Matiko's father. So Matiko's father can never marry his auntie. Yeah, this was his auntie. So there is no way Gintu doesn't comprehend things. Those are things that Gintu has been hiding. Just because they wanted to drum up some drama, so that people believe, oh, this is supposed to be, and they are not even worried on how David Jr. is doing things without being shaken. Like, he's not even worried about what they are talking about. What he has done, the best thing is ignoring them. Like, oh, guys, you want to do it? Just talk what you want to do. Talk. After all, you are talking nonsense. I don't want to answer this. Yeah. So that is what I actually forgot to tell you the other on my past video, that the dancing grandma was never married to Matiko's father. If there is a marriage that this dancing grandma was involved in, is the dancing grandma with Matiko's grandfather. So Matiko's father has no hand in that marriage. So the wedding is on this way. No even a clan elder, no even a village elder will come to intervene that wedding. That wedding is on, and we are waiting it. Because, guys, we cannot sit and wait for that wedding. Every person is anxious, not even excited, because we are just anticipating for a very good and big day. That is where my anticipation levels are taking me to. Like that day, we want to see everywhere bombardments. We want to see, like, pampering the dancing grandma plus Mwita. I am very happy to see people coming through, trying to donate to her, like, support that wedding. That is how Team Positive works. When I tell you Team Positive means business, it always means business. You like it, you don't like it, Team Positive all the way. It's always business, 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 business. And we, like, when let us do it, it comes, it is done. Ignore these haters. People who always come here and tell us, hey, you know what? I'm going to do this. After 2 minutes, I'm lacking this. After 2 hours, I'm lacking this. Guys, when Team Positive decides to do it, go ask Mr. Chap Chap Michael N. Hey, my good friend. He will tell you, when they decide to do it, like, let us go support Kamanja fully, they will go and support. They have no turning back. Like, they don't want to think again, like, what can we do? They really don't want to think to that direction. They always like, we are doing this, let's go forward. It is forward ever, backward never. That is what you are supposed to know and discover about Team Positive. And that's why you see the completion of projects done by Team Positive is always quick and very perfect. There is nothing. We don't have stories. We don't have dramas. It's only that haters try to look for some loopholes for dramas. And, they will always find that the loopholes are not there. They have nothing to talk about. That's why they run to start some fake projects that will always stall at the end of the day. So that is kudos to my brother David Jr. for the good work he is actually doing. Guys, let me tell you one thing that many people will never and they have never, they will never and they have not and they won't understand what David Jr. means. When he says, guys, I am helping, it's good to extend your hand so that hold somebody's hand, lift them. When you are lifting them, it's not you who is actually lifting them personally. It is you are lifting these guys through God's powers. Anything, when David Jr. was telling you that, guys, our family is blessed, like anything that God has blessed, hey, as a human being, you've no power over it. Believe it. Believe me, you've no power over it. So for David Jr., not only for the dancing grandma, guys, David Jr., look at, he's trying to actually help Matinde Africa to be someone. Matinde is now, Matinde will be earning from YouTube. Matinde will go independent. Matinde, she's very, this is, she's very intelligent, guys. And I know very well she's going to make it. The game, she's going to make it in the game. Jonte Fresh, the same thing. I know he's going to fetch some money, some funds for his school fee. That is how David Jr. is actually busy enabling people to meet their ends. But for the haters, David Jr. is misusing others. For the haters, David Jr. is bragging. Guys, I saw Kohera Senior, a whole man, a whole elderly man, trying to tell David Jr., hey, stop bragging. Go do this. Kohera Senior's soul is just but very miserable. Kohera is a miserable guy. You like it or not. David Jr. has never come out to brag. Do you know the meaning of bragging? Showing off. When he comes out, he tells you, guys, we have it. But we can also make you have it. That is why you see somebody like Jonte Fresh is slowly putting himself in David Jr.'s shoes. Posting 3 videos a day, 2 videos a day. That is consistency, because this is where his niche is. This is where he can actually become independent. He will never depend on David Jr. forever. And those are things that I came out and told you guys. Whoever is supporting us, kindly support us to become independent. Never should you support us to be dependents. Because you'll be tired at the end of the day. Always helping me to feed myself, helping me to buy clothes for myself, helping me to actually shelter myself, shelter my sons. You'll be tired. Guys, I've been always telling you the best and the strongest support we get from you. When you subscribe to our channels, you view our videos, you like them, you share us out, you really don't know how great that support is. You really don't know. That's why for me, Kamanja, I cannot sit here and chase away my haters. I need them. I need my haters. I need them. So, guys, I think we should actually take your support as a great blessing to us. Yeah, when you support us, we feel blessed. When you view our videos, when you share us out, then we feel that we are always blessed. I feel like we are always blessed. That is it. So, guys, how are you guys? Enjoy, Zeka. I'm with my boys here actually. They can say hi. Hi. Unaongea hi kutoka.
Hello. Hi guys.
This is called Kazol actually. He's my best player in the team. How old are you?
I'm 17 years.
He's 17 years, but one of these fine days, he's dreaming to play in which team? Chelsea?
Yeah. Chelsea.
You are misguided. Kazeni aje? Poa sana hiyo. Wewe niambie, unataka ignition?
Nataka nifanye video fulani hapa hivi alafu dakika moja.
Usiende.
Dakika moja. Hata dakika moja. Hata nimekuja na machampu tuwaona hapa.
Sawa sawa. Okay, those are my good neighbors. I'm with my boys here. Uh, Today we went for a training session in the morning. Yeah, in fact, it's very hot. Nowadays, when it reaches 8 a.m., the sun is too hot for us. So we are forced to wake up very early in the morning, 6, and then we take our sessions to 7:30, and we are done like that. So Kazola is here. Kazola is actually Joseph, but he's a nickname. Kazola is a nickname just because he plays like a Kazola. I really don't know why he doesn't want to go and play in Spain. Why don't you want to go and play in Spain?
Soon I'm joining some boys, my few boys who have gone in Spain. I'll join them.
You have your few boys.
Yeah.
Why?
Just,
Guys, there is something.
Just,
There is something actually you are supposed to know about this young boy. Kuja hivi. Yeah, this I've been with this one boy for the last since Corona. How many years are those?
6.
Yeah, for the last 6 years. So I've seen this boy actually growing up, and the other day when he was the federation wanted him to go and represent Kenya in under 17 national team. He missed because he had no power to get himself a passport. And a passport at home here costs us about 10,500 shillings. That is about 90 US dollars. So, but I was given that promise. I remember I made a video, told you that my boys, some of my boys, the federation actually wanted them to represent Kenya at the national level, the under 17 category. So, but I'm planning so that next time, as I was promised, I want to get him a passport and some of the two, yeah, some of our other two boys. But I really don't know. All of them are Chelsea fans. No, I'm going to stop.
This Chelsea.
If they are not going to support Arsenal, I really don't see myself. I will support one with passport, and the rest I'm trying to actually make some ends meet because we've been with them for the last 6 years with him, and he's one of the prolific players in the team, and he is here. Is a true testimony. Can tell you. Have you ever paid the fee since Form 1?
No.
Do you know the meaning of fee? School fee.
No.
Yeah, this is always schooling under scholarship. And nobody will come out and tell you, cheat you like, oh, we give out scholarships with the conditions. That is how people are told. Any condition? There is no condition actually. There is no condition with him. The only thing I want him is to come out with good grades to go to university like goalkeeper. And then let him continue with his life. Let him, we've nurtured his talent. It's him to improve. You know, in life we have a very big room for improvement. So that is it. He's called Joseph Matiko. He's the real son of the soil. He doesn't come from Kisi. He's the real son of the soil. He's here. He comes from this place. So for him, we are always staying together with these boys. I don't leave them behind because after all, they are my good companies. You can get seated. So good family. I'm sorry for that short break. For those guys who really don't know me, and you were watching me for the first time, my good name is Kamanja. Kamanja is a professional high school teacher. I teach Swahili and geography. Kamanja again is a professional soccer coach, a professional football coach. So at home here in the village, I have a football club. It's called Top Talent Sportive Football Academy, courtesy of me. I am the main sponsor, plus you guys who always support me with football balls. Others promise to buy me uniforms and everything. That is how I get the support and I get these boys moving. So just in case you are very young, you love football. Guys, we have boys around. I have the category. How many categories are you? 3 categories. We have under 10, that is under 12, 10 category. we have under 15 category, and then we have under 19 category. I deal with three categories. I have about 60 something boys, 60 something boys. And that is why I have stations. I have stations for the under 13s, under 15s, and the stations for the senior ones. So Kamanja is always a very busy guy, a very, very busy guy. So ignore those rumors that haters always talk about Kamanja. Kamanja did this, Kamanja that. I'm always a very busy man, and I mean business. My dream is to see one of my boys playing in the European leagues, Belgium, Spain, England, even going to America. That is what I want to see. Italy, France. Like now, one of my boys has been traveling all over Sweden. He's back. He's playing professional league in Kenya, and I am very proud of that. Very, very proud of that. So, just in case you are very new here, and you want to subscribe, know what I'm doing. When school days are, I'm in school. When I'm at home, I'm always coaching my boys. When I'm seated like this, I'm always reacting. I'm always reacting, and reaction is here to stay. I won't stop. I will only stop when these haters will understand what what this village has for them. When these haters will stop troubling us, will stop breaking this village down, that is when I'm going to stop. That is it. Guys, and I'm very happy actually for today's you guys coming through. So if you want to support us, Top Talent Sportive Soccer Academy, my number is +254 703 679 656. Michael N. Mr. Chap Chap, that is my number. We need just 2 football balls, even 1 pair of jersey. We are going to be very appreciative. This is a festive season. This is December. We need somebody to uplift us. That is it. And we are promising this time round, Kazola. Amushindi kitu? You are promising that mnashinda leo mwaka.
We are winning the Governors Cup.
You want to win the Governors Cup and the MCS Cup.
Yeah.
So that is what my supporters want us to see, because I have people who have been supporting us with a lot of with a very big support. Like I have a mother, Ugandan by origin, but living in the US. I won't be mentioning her name. She's always on the forefront. Like, Kamanja, how many football balls do you need? Like, she's always there to support us. And I'm like, God, thank you very much for bringing such a blessing on to my way. I like it, and I'm always happy and very grateful to that. So, guys, let me go back to reaction, because I really don't want to give you a lot, because I don't want to leave you in suspense. I want to tell you the truth, what is actually happening. So I've been talking about David Jr. and the family and everything. But before that, I was warning Kohera Senior. Never should you think that David Jr. is bragging or Marwa is bragging. When Marwa is bringing horses, when Marwa is actually setting up a very big ranch, that is not bragging. That is the true sign of development. That is the progress we need in the village. For a lazy mind, you may think these guys are bragging. For a lazy mind, you may think these guys are showing off. But for a proper mind, a very positive mind, that is something that we are supposed to copy and emulate them. Let's say, and ask our God, like, God, how can I be like this one? Yes, I don't want to own horses. I don't want to own a lot of farms. But how am I going to become successful? Then God is going to open our ways to success. But when you seated somewhere under trees, in big rocks, even snakes can bite you, and you start telling people like, oh, tell us about this, tell us about this. When did you become lawyers of this village? You being born in this village doesn't mean that anything that you are saying is the truth. Go sit somewhere. Even your family members don't like what you guys do. They are always there like, oh, look at these fools. But when Kamanja comes out and calls you fools, you threaten. But I told you, nowadays, you threaten me. You joke with the fire, I give you fire. You come with the smoke, I give you dark smoke. I have nothing to fear. I will always be seated And I'll always be standing telling you guys, stop your nonsense. Let us embrace the beauty of this village. Let us take this village where it's supposed to be taken. Let us conserve this environment in this village for the future, for the future generation. People are growing, our sons, our daughters. Let us not be very busy and struggle so much to bring down this village just because of our egocentric and selfish ideologies. Let us stop. Guys, I told you in my last video, Congress mom was never and has never been beaten by Congress dad. Period. I have nothing to repeat. I have nothing to repeat. That is period. Those were just rumors from these drunkards in the village. People who can sit somewhere and think like, what if I bring a story about this? Guys, now the village is full of lies. The village is full of deception. The village is full of manipulation. Why am I saying this? We saw the other day when Mayani came out and they told us that this is how Murimi has been treating his father, beating his father, forcing his father to leave or to stay, take refuge in maize plantations. We've seen the father himself again coming out in the company of Murimi and Ernesto, trying to whitewash and telling people those who are lies that he was compromised, that Mayani bought him 200 liquor worth 200 shillings so that he can talk badly about his own son. Lies. Lies. That is how they want to blanket those lies and actually paint Mayani as somebody who was actually tormenting them. The truth is, Murimi, and that truth will always remain. The truth is, Murimi has been beating and is always beating his father. There was no disagreement. There has been always a disagreement between the two. And Murimi's father has been spending his time taking refuge in maize plantations. Love it, take it, leave it. The truth will always stand. So those are our lies, and I'm here telling you those were lies. Those are things I'm telling you. Where are these guys deceiving you? They know very well. Even Murimi himself has said, Mayani, you want to block my donations. Mayani, you want to block my success. Mayani is not blocking your success. The people who are blocking your success are your silly donators, are your silly sponsors. People don't want to advise these guys very well. Yes, of course, they are building for you. They are setting up a house for you. But are they giving you the right character traits that will make you socially accepted in this village? The answer is a big no. Now they are building your house. What if tomorrow you kill your own father? Will they come and actually intervene in the courts and you are set free just because you've murdered your own father? Look at this Ernesto, who is standing with the Murimi, forcing their own father. Now tell us, have you not even bought your own father alcohol to actually to twist that story? Guys, let us not be cheated. Let us stand against such lies. Let us stand against such lies. Let us not be cheated completely. Somebody is calling me. So, good family, my good people, I had to receive a call. I had to receive a call, and that is it. When it calls, when duty calls, then we also heed to the calls. So, I was telling you about Murimi's father and how they are now deceiving. That act of deception, it is what I'm condemning. And you see, the biggest deceivers, the people who are now deceiving you more, are now the people who are your agents of this sponsorship. Look at the people like Max One. Look at the people like Ernest, Gintu. Are they telling you the truth that actually this is what is happening? Are they taking their time to actually solve such cases? Now, for them, this was so private that Mayani was not supposed to bring it out to the people to know. That is according to them. But when, when David Jr. does this, he is using their people. Now, if you want the truth to always be blanketed in darkness, when will we start speaking the truth? There is no need. You hide things under the table and you start lying to people like, oh, this is not happening. When things unravel, when things now unfold and people start seeing the truth, you start compromising the main characters to actually twist the stories. Then if Murimi's father was drunk when he was being interviewed with Mayani, then now when he's in the company of his two sons, he is also drunk. There is nothing he is telling us. That is purely lies, deception. Deception. Another lie that has been going on is about Congrats mom. Who brought this news? The same brats in the village. Mogesi. It's a Nesto. Where were they looking at Congrats mom and they left talking about their father, who is now being beaten and mistreated by Murimi? Look at how subscribers are being cheated. All these lies and deceptions, it's all because people want cheap money. People want to actually defend their donations. The people don't want to lose their shares of donations. Mark Swan will never come out and tell you the truth that this is actually what is happening here. Because he knows the moment he says that, he is going to lock. He is going to lock his fortunes. The same thing to Gintu. He never tell you what exactly is happening in the village. They have now themselves, they know. They have actualized themselves and specialized themselves in the acts of deception. Why? Because their subscribers, their sponsors are drunk in deception. They have nothing to do. They believe any nonsense these guys tell them. Even if today, and I want to tell you, even if today they come up and say something wrong about Congress dad, even if they come and somebody will hide himself and say, oh, I have been arrested. The same thing that is going on with Mukami and Gintu. Lies, 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 lies. Lies, 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 lies. These lies, are they going to stop? When are we people going to learn to talk something that is truthful? When are we going to stand for the truth? When are we going to come out and expose even our own families that this is what they do? Guys, let us not be rational. If it is earnest, you are living near those guys, you know what is happening. Come out and tell us, this is actually what is happening. You will gain nothing talking about Congress' dad family, Mr. Ondari's family, negatively. That is not a way of promoting this village. That is a way of profiling this village negatively. I want a person who is a very good reactor, as you call yourself, who can touch everywhere. Like when your brother Max One goes wrong, you come out and warn him, tell him, Max One, you are wrong. Kindly go sit down with Murimi and cool him down. Teach him some traits. Enable him, empower him mentally. Turn him not to become a beast. But you are the same guys who are saying, oh, do this. Now, this the same way, it is now known, if Mayani can afford alcohol for Mzee John, who is actually Aneso's father, or Murimi's father, the same thing Gintu can also afford alcohol for Mukami and Matiko and the tall guy who is called Motongori. They are always drunk. Ask yourself, if you are very good judges, ask yourself, Who is buying these guys alcohol? Now that David Jr. is not around with them, who is buying the alcohols for them? So, my good family, that is it. And that is actually what we are supposed to handle. Such lies, deception, and manipulation is what we don't want to see. This is how these guys are manipulating these individuals. Now that Matiko is going to become a new YouTuber in the village, just because they have seen, I told you the other day that competition is not bad. So long as it's a promoting or a productive competition, that is, it has no, I don't condemn such an act. Do you think Matiko is going to maintain a channel, Matiko Africa, a village life, Matiko, I don't know, Matiko village life? Do you think Matiko is going to maintain it? Do you think that Matiko has the creativity to keep his channel alive? I've seen even Mukami's son opening a channel. Are these guys teaching them on how to become haters? Or will they leave them to become very independent and do what they want to do? Because I tell you, I told you the other day that Max One actually committed a very big mistake. When he was opening up a channel for Murimi, he was to leave Murimi to decide by himself what to do with this channel, rather than actually um, uh, uh, conditioning him to reactions. So instead of actually conditioning Murimi, he was to open up Murimi's channel and tell Murimi, now you can do anything you want. It's not a must. If I go to Marwa today and Marwa helps me, like gives me a shout out, I should also stick to Marwa. What Marwa is doing, I should also go there to do. You know, that is one of the greatest undoing we are doing in the village. If you have gone to Marwa, Marwa has given you a shout out, then you leave. Go do your own thing. So long as you don't turn your back against him. Because I know after people run to Marwa, people rush to Marwa because they know Marwa has that power to enable them stand on their own. I saw what happened with Connect 254. Guys, we can go support him. I saw so many guys bashing him and telling him, oh, guys, I want to believe that Connect 254 is not a failure. Connect 254 is trying to make his ends meet. And I want to thank Ayamaro for actually allowing him, though he should not stay at Grandma's house for a very long period. He should also know how to operate within that environment. He should be part of that environment. He should be part of the family. Like when something is needed to be done, he must also do it. But let him put in mind that he must become independent to an extent. He must put all the past aside. And I was like, even Marwa was opening up with him and telling him, guys, it happened to me. At one point, this thing, most of my things were going south. And it's on a friend who actually decided to uplift me. The same thing they are doing to the village. That is why you see Marwa is very generous. Because he knows at one point, a friend took his hand and actually called him a brother. And that's why you see, Marwa is always very considerate. Guys, let me help you. If you can get help through my channel, it is supposed to be that. That is not me, it is God. But for Max One, they want like these guys to come out and start like worshiping them. Oh, why it not for Max One? Why it not for Gintu? Why it not for this one? No. If Matiko, like today, is opening a channel, Matiko Village Life, Africa, I don't know, something of the sort. Guys, let him do what he wants to do. If he wants to go and drink in the Jangat dens and tell people that this is what I'm capable of doing, let him do. Let him actually go on and do. If he wants to become a village dairy drinking officer and show people that in my channel, this is how I drink and sleep in sugarcane plantations, let him do. Because maybe that is where his creativity lies. By forcing him to start talking badly about other people, it is going to block his way to success. He is not going to benefit. The same way, look at the traveler. Very poor orientation affecting him right now. And also, very poor orientation affecting him right now. It's not like we saw, yes, Gintu rose, but you really don't know how he rose. Those are things you are supposed to ask yourself. How did he rise? Yes, but for these upcoming ones, people like Murimi, people like Matiko, don't think that when David Jr. is opening and actually enabling Matinda Africa to be very independent, look at Matinda Africa. She's very eloquent, very creative, very intelligent. Somebody you look at her and say, this one is going to be on the game for a very long period. And the game, she's going to actually play the game like she used to be there. But others, they need our hands. Others need your hands. When you misguide them, when you misdirect them, you are not building this village. You are demolishing this village. I don't know if these guys always get me or get what I'm telling them. They should actually stick towards building the village rather than killing or breaking down this village. And building this village, it doesn't mean that, oh, you get a lot of money wherever you walk, you are just dishing out your money, take 100, take 200. Building this village and making this village move forward is when you call your people together. We talk in one voice, then we call for the building of this village. When somebody is doing something good, we come together and say, thank you, congratulations. When somebody is doing something that is not good, we come together and condemn. Without deceiving others, without putting and spreading a lot of lies on things. Let us stop these propagandas. Let us stop this rumor mongering. We are grown-ups. And I want to believe that wherever we are, we can talk things that can make sense. We are supposed to call for these people that we call sponsors or donators, such as things. We are supposed to start initiatives that are for this village. So actually, that is what exactly this village needs. Any initiative that can pull together the youths for some sustainable development. Those are things that we need. Because now, to an extent, we are influencers in this village. There is a way I can influence things. If, for instance, I'm coaching someone's son, a very good example is Elo Baby's brother, and he gets a call up to somewhere, like somebody wants to support him. Do you think I'm going to block that one just because maybe me and Elo Baby or Elo Baby is this and that? If it is Gintu's brother or Gintu's sister who is within my team, do you think I'm going to discriminate her or him? That is not building the nation. That is not building the village. That is actually breaking down this village. When we will start doing things indiscriminatively, like, I see this, we come together, we talk about it, it ends there. We come together and we promote something, it becomes a success. That is when this village will be an example to the whole world. But these dramas, it is just because people have learned the act and the art of deception. They know how to manipulate their subscribers. Like if Kamanja has known how to manipulate, like me, I'm always looking for somebody I can manipulate. Tell him, oh, today, we were going to the field and this happened. Guys, help us do this. That is manipulation. When I come and tell you do this, because at the end of the day, we are going to be given this, that is I'm totally manipulating you guys. So when we are going to come together and we talk in the same voice, like this is what we are supposed to do, Like, let us maintain this, let us do this, let us something very positive. That is when, guys, things are going to be very, very fine for this village. But because we are talking in different tongues, and just because we found ourselves standing on the other side, and you felt like, oh, we have betrayed you, that was not betrayal. We stood there to make you see where the light is falling. Because we realized where you were standing, that is a place of darkness, a place full of egocentrism, selfishness, and greed, a place where we cannot thrive. And that is where I want you guys to ship all the villagers from and show them the light. The light is where we are standing. I don't know if you guys are getting me. The light place is where we are standing. I said from the word go, we are not supporting these guys because you term as mercenaries. We are defending the vision that can be always be maintained for the future betterment of this village. That is what you are supposed to understand about us. So people like Max One, Gintu, it's Ernest. You are defending the village from what? What if I ask you from what? Because I am Marwa, David Jr., or the Ondaris do not prevent you from taking food to your mouths. They don't prevent you, or they don't deny you from entering your houses or sleeping on your beds. They don't dictate where you pass and where you sit. They are always minding their own business. Why shouldn't you actually behave so? Like, mind your own business. Never should you be like, when you are seated, you must talk about David Jr. You call him names. Calling David Jr. lady, it is not going to actually subtract money from his account. It is not going to make him a lesser person. You are elevating him. Calling him a gay. Calling him a stingy person. A swamp king. Yes, he's a king. The fact is, you've actually accepted that this guy is a king. Ask yourself, do people refer you as something king? Ask yourself, do people refer you as something king? You will never answer me that. Because the answer is always, nobody will regard you as a king because you are a destroyer. So when you call him a swamp king, at least he has a kingdom. At least for him, he has a kingdom. Where is your kingdom? Where is your kingdom? Guys, sometimes let us be sensible enough. Let us actually think positively for the betterment of this village. What I'm calling for, the moment this lies, deception, and manipulation will end in this village, let us not manipulate our subscribers. Let us not lie and deceive our subscribers by profiling very pathetic conditions, by actually giving out false information so that we can gain selfishly. Let us stop manipulating even our own village mates just because we want to gain money. It is all going to be vanity. You like it or not. We are going to regret after all. And we are not here to come and regret in the near future. Guys, I've taken a lot of your time. I want to wind up here. I want to thank you, all of you, in advance for actually deciding to watch this video from the start to the end. Don't forget to watch the ads. You know how important the ad was. Just in case you are very new here, hit that subscription button. Turn on the notification bell so that when I'm around, you are always notified. Never should you afford to miss these amazing videos that I bring you always. From this end of the village, Kamanja wants to leave you. I want to tell you goodbye. Kwaheri sana. Kwaheri ya kuonana. Tuonane.